This is a long re-recording. I am part of my self-realization of my own self deficiencies is no confirmation for a negative action, and you know, putting on my best dress, putting on my best, my Sunday best, to do good. And what I found was that, okay, I would get confirmation, I would receive confirmation for doing good. So that's what I would receive from Annie. And Annie would, you know, give that confirmation. But when I did the things that were negative, I didn't get that. I got negative feedback. I mean, okay, so psychology is doing good, positive feedback; doing bad, negative feedback. And so I seeked approval. That's the problem I have. That's the problem I have, is to seek approval. And where does that come from? I was desperately seeking approval from my mom. Being a kid, I didn't do anything. I don't think I did anything right or wrong. I was just a kid. And no matter what I did, it wasn't good enough. And I tried to please my mom. I tried to please my mom forever. And it was like, okay, you could do better. I felt inferior. I got spanked. I got spanked for 1 mark under 80. 1 spank for every mark under 80. But on the flip side, I got rewarded. So it was a reward-based system. Reward-punishment-based system. And when it came time to, you know, test the waters, I guess, in our relationship, I would seek approval elsewhere. And part of me was broken in that way, and part of me was, which another factor that played into it was attraction to women. And yeah, I had gotten myself involved with Aki, and yeah, so I would get positive affirmation from Aki, and that's how the affair started. I from the affair was this positive affirmation that I needed, that I felt was broken. And so not getting that, I went out and sought it out. And this is where it kind of stems and goes down into another a stream where doing something out of spite due to an unfairness. And so this positive and negative affirmation, I mean, it does play into a role. It's a judge-based system, being inferior, and it's destructive. It's very destructive. This doing out of spite because of unfairness, I know where that came from. I know where that came from. It comes from arguing with my mom. Getting spanked unjustly. I felt that the spanking was unjust. The idea of respect, the distorted idea of respect. So from this, I know of one particular incident in my life where this actually I ran on that MO, where I felt this situation was unjust, and therefore I did something out of spite. And that was when I probably did it a few times. And one of the things was this other counselor. She planned a group excursion out into someplace. I don't remember, but I felt that was unfair because, in fact, I kind of wanted to go, but I don't think I had the time to, because I was, I had family also, or I had I had Annie, and so I couldn't do it. And I felt it unfair for the kids that couldn't go, so I did something out of spite. And what we were doing during Sunday school was revealing that there was going to be a big box of video games that's going to be played, and I did that out of spite. I opened up the video games the week before, when the other group was actually away, and I felt bad about it, or I felt justified to do it. I was a judge. I was in the right. I was making one thing right that was wrong in the world, and it was wrong. It's destructive.